आप देख रहे हैं नेट्रिक न्यूज, साहस सच कहने का।
Hello friends, I'm your host Panisha and you're watching your favorite news channel Nedrick News, and today with us the author of the book England My Love, DB Bilal is with me to talk about his book. So today DB Bilal is with us to introduce his new book. First of all, I just like to invite you in this Nedrick News. What do you want to say about your book?
About my book. It's a book about England, where I've lived now more than 60 years. So I'm trying to say what England has achieved all these, or what I have done achieved in England. So I wanted to tell about England and how much England has helped me to improve my own life. When I left India, I had a very young age, but having now lived 60 years, I've developed some sort of love, affection, respect for England. And I wanted to express that, which made me to write this book ultimately.
So, what are the difficulties and problems you have faced?
About writing the book, no problem. That has been my habit from my school days. I used to write and make speeches and all this. But life itself in England had its own problems. Whenever you go to a new country, you always face problems. And I faced my problems. I faced them, but I still loved England and I still love England. As I say, I love my wife when I met first time, and I still love her. Same England I loved as soon as I stepped there, and that love is carrying on, and that made me to write something about England. That
So, you always wanted to be a writer, or you just
no,
you have a
no,
love for
that
writing?
wasn't my ambition as such. Main one was to qualify as a chartered accountant and make money. I loved money. I wanted to make money. And England gave me all the opportunities of making money, at the same time enjoy life. So my previous book is Rich Man, Happy Man, which also expresses the same thing. How to become rich and then enjoy life, which I'm enjoying now after retiring.
So, this is your third book. So, what do you want to say about that?
This book, I basically want people to learn that England still has to offer us a lot in manners, in habits, in politeness, in their other reserve and other. So we still have got a lot to learn from England, and we should adopt that attitude, not like that of Shashi Tharoor writing against England. No, England is a great country. We should respect and love it.
What about India?
India is great when I was here, but in India still needs a lot to do. But India and England together can make a great success. There's so much common between us, culturally, spiritually, emotionally, tolerance-wise. We both nations have got a lot of common qualities.
Had your family supported you in writing the
They are
book?
busy with their own lives. My wife is busy with bringing up child and grandchild. It has been my own personal effort all the way. So I wouldn't say they supported me, go and write the book, all this and that. No, that has been my own venture, and I did it. I did it myself.
So, would you like to tell about your journey?
Journey to England.
Journey to England, yeah.
Journey to England has been very pleasant, and it made me to achieve my goals, whatever I wanted in life.
It's not easy to go in England, right? For
My days were, yes, my days were also difficult. Excuse me, it wasn't easy to get passport and all that. My brother supported me, who was financially fairly well. So had he not supported me, I may or may not have. But in my days of 58, there were no restrictions as you have got now. You could go to England anytime, walk out. With your Indian passport, you could go there easily. But on the other hand, you had a European passport, you couldn't go. No, it is the reverse. Europeans can walk into England anytime, but we Indians, there are a lot of restrictions.
how's your experience in England?
My experiences, they all I describe in the book. There are struggles which we all face when we go into a new country, but at the same time, there are opportunities there which I think I couldn't find, and they are very difficult to find in this country. It is a much freer country where you have got a lot of opportunities.
What is the most difficult thing for you?
Most difficult?
Most difficult thing for you in England?
Most difficult thing was in England. I wouldn't say everything was difficult, everything was easy. So I didn't feel any difference. Life carried on. I had my struggles in the beginning, because you couldn't get a room to live in even. Always there were notices on the shop, room available, sorry, no colors, no Irish, no dogs. So those were the attitudes in the 50s and 60s. But those attitudes have changed, laws have changed. So a lot of things have changed there. But I somehow loved England from the very moment I stepped at Victoria Station in London. And thereafter that love hasn't gone. It is growing and growing. And it has become part of my life. And a lot of people say I'm more English than the English because I became part of the society. A lot of immigrants do the mistake. They go there, want to live in their own little hole, Southall, etc. I rather mixed with wider society. And that made me to become part of. And that's what everyone should do, and that's what I emphasize in my book.
What are your upcoming projects?
Upcoming, what I want now.
Yeah.
I'm quite old now. I'm retired from life. Just carry on. Possibly might write My Love India
So
tomorrow.
are you planning for another book?
At the moment, not really. But I have been thinking lately, after this experience, that might write some book about India, my love, or something, India, my heart, something of mine. But at the moment, I've got no specific plans of writing another book.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I hereby confer on you, Dharampir Lal, the award of Doctor of Business Administration of the University of East London, honoris causa. Many congratulations.
So you can see England, my love is here. So you have a beautiful wife. Why England is your love?
Yeah. This is the difference, Panisha. You have, one is called spiritual love, or what they call them. There's a special word in English, it won't come in my mind now. And one is the other sort of love. So England is my love, but it is love different. So it is a spiritual or eternal love, the country where you have made your future, where while I was struggling in this country, I go there. So it becomes a sort of love I developed. Its people, its customs, its everything. Wife love is a more mature as a human being, as a physical human being, you might say, in love. So they are two different sorts of love. You can love a particular scenery very much. You love that scenery, that's this different thing. Love wife, but there's something internal which is common, whether it is a love for England or for wife. Something very eternal within you, if you start there.
What made you love for your country, for England? What made you in a love for a country?
Why made me to love, which of course is the main subject of the book and which I will describe in my book. But the main thing there is, England, I lived where I progressed, I made my future, where I got a little bit of fame and became famous. There also, they gave me medals, etc. So that developed a sort of love for England over the years. Like your own married life grows over the years, same my love for England grew over the years. Their habits, their people, their respect for human life, their respect for animals, and all that made me to realize, how is that?
Thank you so much. Wish you all the best for your book. So today onwards, you will see this book in market. We'll meet next time with another story with camera person Prashant, Panishapuri, Nedrick News.
हमारे साथ जुड़े रहने के लिए हमारे YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, साथ ही बेल आइकन को दबाएं। नेट्रिक न्यूज की खबरें सबसे पहले देखने के लिए